Hi, good evening. My name is Yvette Ribbons. This is my son, my eldest son of three, Devon Ribbons. I live at 161 West 140th Street, apartment 52. We have been in the TIL program or TIL building before he was born. He's 20, soon to be 24. I originally came from, before moving into this building, 119 West 133rd Street. That building had 10 units. There was maybe 4 tenants in there. My mother ran that building as much as she could by herself with the help of my son and myself. We dealt with a lot of craziness. No heat, no hot water, boiler not working, HPD giving her a hard time to fix the boiler. My son and I, including my mother, tried to manage the boiler ourselves, don't know anything about a boiler, could have blown up. After a while, it came to a point where they wanted the building. And HPD came up with all kinds of excuses as structural damage and whatever else that I probably can't remember at all, but there was a various few excuses of why we had to get out the building. When it came down to crunch time, they really wanted that building, then that's when they started doing little sabotaging things, such as delivering oil and pouring the oil all over the front of the building's stoop, in the basement, ankle high. If it wasn't for the firehouse next to us, as our neighbors and our friends, God only knows, we probably wouldn't be here standing to talk in front of this camera right now. I don't know if that was the intention, but it happened numerous times. So it seems like it was something that was intended. They pushed and pushed and pushed for us to move out to the point where they drilled a hole through the door, to chain up the door, whether we was in there or not. Finally, they moved us out and they moved us over to 161 West 140th Street. We were told, I can't remember who the coordinator was at the time, that we could probably come back to that building. This person was very nice. The nice ones never last long. I don't even know if the guy still exists, but he was very nice to my mother, and he said that she can probably come back and remember then. That was the end of that, and we got shuffled over to 161. Same scenario as what we dealt with in 161. In 119. This building, from my understanding, has been in the program for over 20 plus years, and nothing has been done. When my mother went into the building, she got on the board to try to help fight to get that building flipped over, where the tenants can own their apartment and so forth. Well, she's no longer here. She tried. My mother is gone. So now I'm fighting for myself and future, which is him and 2 other sons. HPD has promised, I've seen this for years, where HPD has promised that they're going to help the tenants, these tenants are sitting in this program for years, and the building's supposed to be flipped over, allowing the tenants to purchase their apartment and become homeowners, turn their apartments over to condos, where we can pass it down to our family. But it's clear that this is not what they're doing. And what they're doing is feeding the tenants, the community, a bunch of wolf tickets. I've seen it over the years, and enough is enough. We need help. What do? I watched my mother fight. Here, now I'm fighting. The frustration that I suffered at times, watching my mother fight with these people. Now he has taken on that frustration. So what do? What is there left for us to do? When is HPD going to make good on the promises that they have made? When are you going to allow the tenants to own their home? Become homeowners? We were supposed to be able to purchase our apartments for $250. The story always changes. $2,500. More than that. It's still on the website for $250. Now with gentrification, well, it's not here. It's happened. I think whatever building that's still left in the TIL building, I think what I truly believe is that we're like a thorn in the side now. They need these buildings out of the way so they can put these high-rise and expensive developments up. Something that we cannot afford. I work at Harlem Hospital. I'm 3 boys, 24, one going to college, one going to high school. I can't afford a rent that's $1,200 to $1,500, even more than that. It has to be a better way. What do? Are they waiting for the tenants to die out? Sure they are. My building where I'm at, they probably say, you know what, she'll go eventually someday. And then they're gonna give him the hard time that they gave me when my mother passed. Something has to give. Something has to give. And these people that's down there at HPD, they're liars. Liars. And we need something. We need some type of justice when it comes to these people at HPD, because HPD is not for us at all. Has never been. Has never been. I don't know.